Hey everybody, welcome back. I want to share with you the most ambitious project that I've created in any survival game so far. It's located on the planet Nafut Gamma, a starting planet of the Omega expedition. It's one of those planets with white grass, and it also has some bioluminescent mushrooms, which makes it quite unique. And it also has bottomless pits, which is not very attractive unless you have specific use for them. And as it turns out, I had. Instead of building a floating base in orbit, I decided to build a floating base above one of these bottomless pits. There is a beautiful turquoise water down here. And we have multiple levels inside this base from which we can observe both the pit down there and the environment above the pit. We have 6 landing pads available. And we're gonna choose one of those. Also, at this moment, we have a visitor across the base. Welcome to Whitehaven. This is truly a paradise that can suit all of your needs, from resting to any kind of servicing. As you can see, you have some beautiful views over the valleys over there, some mountains, etc. And we have great view over the water down there. On the main level, we have, of course, Galactic Trade Terminal, many of them, and we have our Gek friend, a Viking weapon master, the Exocraft master, some places to sit and chill, where you can feel at home and safe. Also, we have access to these biodomes, which are placed in between the landing pads. And instead of one biodome, there is also a storage area. With crafting facilities. You also have some great views from the top floor. At the center part of this main floor is the base terminus, from which you can visit other bases and which you can appear if teleporting to this base. At the level below are the living quarters. We have this circular hallway, which gives us access to living chambers, each equipped with 2 beds and also with 2 sitting chairs. Quite cozy and offers some privacy. Outside, there is a walkway from which you can admire the views around, and below, if you're not too scary to look down. And there are total 6 of these rooms around this ring. If we go a level down, there is also a walkway. From which we can access the bar. We'll get to that later, but at the floor below, we have access to this circular walkway, which is at the bottom of our base, which I think gives the most impressive views over the waters below. Though we can go even further down because there is one observation platform which needs to be accessed via the jetpack. And if you want to get back up, you'll need about full jetpack. To sustain the flight. Back to our bar. Here, of course, you can prepare some food. You can admire the aquarium, the terrarium above, although it's better viewed from this height. You can also sit in one of these cozy corners. And really feel very comfortable, don't you agree? Back to the main level. We have 2 more floors upwards. The first one really serves to offer the access to these balconies that are directly above our landing pads, which also offer great views. And also, those are available all around the second level. And if we get to this inside ring, we have access to the final floor, at which we also have balconies. Overlooking the alternate sides, not the ones above the landing pads, but the ones above the biodomes. If we turn towards the center of our base, here's the base command with the mainframe, the wonder projector, arranged in my favorite way, our Corvex scientist, and our base construction overseer below. Also the appearance modifier and access to 6 additional observation platforms, which also serve as a sort of communication towers for our ships. So 6 of them in total. Let's access one of these balconies and climb the top floor of our base, where, of course, there is plenty of electromagnetic generators which power this entire thing. The base is placed above B-class EM field, and having this many generators is, I think, even excessive for the base, even for the base of this magnitude. The base totals around 3,000 parts. I had to delete some decorations for it to actually be uploadable, but it is uploaded now and ready for you to enjoy it if you wish so. I'm going to give you a few more views of the base during the night. As you can see, lighting is well placed to accentuate some of the more important features of the base. And as you can see, during the night, you can see the bioluminescent mushrooms in the distance. There are occasional hot storms to break the monotony, and occasional meteor storms, which are quite rarer but still happen. There are some ships flying around. And I'm gonna get back to this bar area so that we can enjoy the view during the night. As you can see, it's quite different. Also, the outside. There are these lamps which offer different atmosphere. I hope you liked my new base tour. If you did, hit that like button down below, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.